Hi, it's Linda Armstrong. Not sure how to connect with your spirit guides, or possibly just unaware of how they're already connecting with you? Well, by the end of this video, you'll have many different ways in which you can connect, in which you'll probably realize you're already connecting. And if you find that you just don't think this is possible, or it just cannot happen for you, well, at the end of this video, I will do an energy clearing for you to release anything that is preventing you from having open, clear communication with your spirit guides. For those of you who don't know me, I am a spiritual awakening and transformation life coach and energy healer. And on my channel here, I share all things to do with energy clearing, awakening, connecting with your guides, tapping into this true power of who you are, that you are a creator, and that you can live your life through this energy of love, peace, joy, and happiness. And so I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll be notified as soon as new videos are uploaded. So if you're looking for confirmation and clarity on how to connect with spirit guides, many of which you probably already do but weren't really sure what that was, stick around because there's lots of good stuff to come. I've opened up many of my clients, friends, family members to working with spirit, because a lot of times people just don't realize that they can, that this is available to us. So some of the most common signs are feathers and coins, pennies, quarters, it doesn't really matter. But especially when they show up at times when you've been thinking of maybe a lost loved one, or when you had a question about something and you're asking spirit, give me a sign, send me a sign as to whether this is the right thing on my path, or things like that. So I find that I'll get confirmation easily with feathers and coins. And then there's insects and animals, so sometimes it's an animal or an insect or a particular even flower that represents maybe a lost loved one. So for me, my sister sends me ladybugs all the time, which is really cool. That was her thing. So that they'll appear for me at like just the right time, There's also synchronicities, right? When things just happen and you're like, how did that happen? Like there's no coincidences, right? Things that are happening, especially when they really take your attention, when they take you by surprise, those are the coolest ones, because it's quite magical, right? Well, these are your guides or your spirit guides, angels, and possibly relatives that are sending you messages. So pay attention to these things. Look for, in the way that the synchronicity came about, look for what the hidden meaning could be within that, because there's always something, like some gift within it. Okay, then there's words and phrases, like a certain word keeps popping in that has some kind of significance for you in some way, or phrase, right? And sometimes you get these signs on a billboard or a book that comes your way. It's just a message, and you may receive it more than once, because they really want to get your attention. And sometimes we need confirmation. So like there are times when I get a sign and I'm not really sure. And so I'll just ask, okay, if that was my sign, please show it to me again. If you're trying to let me know that blah, 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 I ask for that sign again, and it'll come. It always comes, which is really cool. I mean, it really can become sort of like a game that you're playing with spirit and communicating with spirit. Song lyrics, right? So a lot of times I'll wake up in the morning with a song on my mind. And sometimes I'm not even sure what the words are. I have to go and Google it and find out what the words are. And there's always a phrase within the song that really speaks to me, that is an answer to something or some guidance or leading me somewhere. So pay attention to that, because they'll come in. Or even, there's this one song when my sister was passing and she couldn't speak. So I connected with her soul, and I asked her to let me know if she's ready to go, or if she's ready to go. And I got this song in my head, and I actually don't like this song because of the circumstances around it, but it was that song that I just want to die, I just want to die. I'm like, oh my God, what an awful song. Because when you're singing that song, this is a whole other video. I mean, it makes an impression on your body. If you're singing, I just want to die, you're putting that into yourself. So I'm off topic right now, but it's really important for you to know, pay attention to what you tell yourself. But anyway, this is the song that came. It was confirmation that, yes, my sister was ready to go. And then she did the very next day. And I just knew it. I woke up in the morning and I just knew this is the day it's coming. So now, the reason I'm telling you this story is that sometimes when there's something going on, and it's usually within my family, and there's some question about something or not sure whether to take a certain action, that song will, like, I'll have a conversation with my brother, say, about something that he's concerned about, give him a little bit of advice or something like this. I get in my car, turn my car on, what's on? That song is on. I mean, it's happened so many times where she's given me confirmation through this particular song, which isn't even popular anymore, but it'll be there when I need to hear it. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Other signs are, okay, dreams. You'll receive messages within your dreams. Dreams are an easy way to get the messages, you know, so pay attention to how you feel. You know, keep a notebook maybe next to your bed so you can write down like what's coming to you in your dreams, because a message might unfold over a period of time. So if you're fortunate enough to remember your dreams, I don't. I'll know how I feel when I come out of a dream, or I'll know that something's going on, but as soon as I wake up, it's gone. So that's why I always look to, okay, what was I feeling? What was going on? And to try to see what is, if there was a message for me in that dream. Yeah, maybe there was nothing, but you'll know. You'll just know. The more you tune into this, you'll have more of an awareness of when things like that happen. Or just like a thought just pops into your head, and it's the perfect solution to something. You know, or it's just something comes in out of nowhere. So for me, I like it when it's like out of the blue, right? Out of the blue. Well, where is that? That's like, you know, guidance, your spirit guidance. I really pay attention to those things because they're a gift. They're a gift. They're giving me an answer or leading me somewhere or just tipping me off to something, which is always really cool. Repetitive numbers. You know, you can get Doreen Virtue's book on Angel Numbers 101, I think is the title of it. And it just lists very, you know, you can get deep into it, but in her book, she has this, you know, very quick little meanings for what different numbers mean. You know, 111, 222, you know, 333, 555, 444, 123, 1234, you know. There's so many ways in which they come, but really in her book, it's like 1 to 1,000, 1 to 999 meanings for all of those numbers in between, because sometimes you wake up at a certain time at night and there's these numbers on the clock, you know, or you just happen to notice, you open your phone and boom, here's this number that keeps repeating for you. So look it up. There's, you know, there's messages in the numbers. Okay, then there's like smells. Sometimes you receive your messages in smells, and you know, maybe they're indicating to you, you know, maybe someone who's passed, who's trying to get their presence across to you so you can feel them. Because if you can't feel it energetically, smelling it through your senses, through your nose, will really, you know, take you and say, whoa, where did that smell come from? Like, there's no roses around here, or whatever it might be. For me, I had a fun story to do with cotton candy. My sister sent me the smell of cotton candy. And at first I didn't really get it. And like within an hour, she sent it to me again. And in a way where I knew, you know, there's like absolutely no cotton candy around here. So it hit me like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't get it, Joanne. Okay, what do you want to tell me? So then I got the message. But you can, I did a video about spirit messages that, another one is similar to this, but it's more to do with signs from a person who's just passed. In my case, it was my sister. And so if you want to see that video, I'm sure I have a little something up there that you can click. And so you could see that, because that's really cool. Really cool. Because, you know, especially when someone passes, you really want to feel that connection to them. You don't, you know, because they're still here. Listen, we're spirit. This body is just one part of us. You know, we don't die. We're either in the body or out of the body. And truthfully, most of us is out of our body. And that's why we can have this connection to spirit. It's just tapping into it, tuning it, working with it. Because the more you do, it's law of attraction. The more signs that you'll get. The more that you work with this, the more they will come. Because you're opening your awareness to allow them to come in. And this is like my favorite thing to do. I love communicating with spirit. Let's see. Sometimes you might feel like someone touched you. Like you just feel something touch your hand, your neck, your hair, your cheek, a tap, or you just feel someone's presence around you, and there's no one there, but you felt it. Well, you felt it for a reason. But don't let it scare you. Know that it's loving. These are loving spirits coming to help you. These are your angels, your guides, your lost loved ones. You might just feel that they're near you. So another fun one is my dog will just bark. He's looking at something, there's nothing there, but he's barking at it. So I know he's seeing spirit. So then I'm like, okay, who's here? My dog's tipping me off. There's spirit around. So that's fun. Pay attention to that because animals are very sensitive to energy, and they can sense it a lot easier. Maybe you hear your name being called. You ever have that? You hear like in your head, it's like you hear your name. I've had that many times. So that's another way. Then it's almost like they're saying, Linda, are you listening? Can you hear me? We're here. Electronics are cool. Like sometimes the lights might go on or off, or an appliance might turn on. Or, I had a really cool, fun one when I was working with a client, and I keep my phone to the side so I can be aware of time. It's always like in airplane mode, so it doesn't ring or anything like that. But I'm working with this client, and we're working on, I think I was working with her on something she wanted to manifest, and we're talking about how to send these send these messages out to the universe. And then my phone, it's like Siri comes on. What do you want? What do you want? I'm like, that's the universe, like right there, and there's no coincidence, right? Why did it happen right there and then when this is what we're talking about? Because I was talking about, tell the universe what you want, but you have to say it in present time, like you already have it. So we're talking about this whole thing. So this phone message came on, something like, what do you want? Something like that. How can I help you? Or what do you want? I don't remember. But, we took notice of it, and it was really fun. It was a fun experience for both of us. Strong intuition. So you just feel things in your gut, like sometimes you just know something. Okay, that's a connection. That's your intuitive connection to spirit, right? You're receiving something. Sometimes you receive things you're not even sure they are, but you feel something run through your body, or you get hot or you get cold, Like a lot of times I'll feel spirit around. I get hot, but for me, I know it's a little bit more like I'm receiving some kind of a download of information when I get the heat. I get cold when spirit's around, when I'm working with people and there's like someone in their family coming close by, and I feel that through cold. I also feel that through emotion, because I'll get really, it's like there's so much love. Spirit carries so much love that when they're making that connection with me, and I'm not a medium, but this will happen in classes, in classes too, in meditation classes, but when I'm working one-on-one, I'll feel that person, and I'll feel them in my whole body, and it's overwhelming. It's like so much love and joy that I start tearing up. It's like I can't hold it. Maybe you've experienced something like that. These are just weird things that most people wouldn't really pay much attention to, but there's a part of you where this question mark goes off in your mind. You're like, what was that? Meditation. So if you meditate, if you don't, I recommend you do. Really, it's just a great way of keeping your energy high, vibrating high and clear. So when you're meditating and you're in that high vibration, it's very easy to connect to spirit. And so you might receive images, thoughts, feelings in that state. So that's another really cool thing. Besides just the peace and that you can feel with meditation. You can really connect and receive messages that way as well. Let me see if there's anything I left out here that I wanted to talk about. Not really. I mean, it's just there's so many different things. So pay attention to that, right? This is already happening in your life. So right now you might be sitting there and thinking, wow, this happens to me all the time. Thank you. You know, you just wanted confirmation to know that you're not making this up. Oh, goosebumps, goosebumps. Oh, that's the easiest one to get. You know, chills, goosebumps. You know, when something's in alignment, for me, it's always when something's in alignment, right? Or there's a reason, or there's something to pay attention to here. I'll get like rolling goosebumps throughout my whole body. I'll just feel this. So pay attention to that, because I know you're feeling that. You must be. Okay, and so I had promised you that I would do a clearing of some, you know, beliefs or vows, oaths, decisions, energy ties that might be preventing you from actually really knowing this connection, from feeling it, from having it be more present in your life. So let's just release any beliefs or any aspects of yourself that keep you from knowing your connection to spirit, like from making this connection, from having this open channel to spirit. So let's just pull any and all beliefs and programs and patterns that are running in your subconscious, that are running in your system, that prevent you from having this connection. We're just going to pull them all, send them to the light, and we're just going to replace them with, I have an open and clear channel connection to spirit. Yeah, so let's just take that in. Feel that energy. I feel it flowing so high right now, because working with spirit's just the best thing. So feel that energy. It's coming to you right now. And let's just release any vows, oaths, or decisions that made you shut down that channel, right? That had you close that off, you know, from any who knows what past experience that would create that for you. But any vows or the decisions that you've made that have had that effect on you, let's just release them all. Send those to the light. Let them go. And let's release all the energetic, mental, and emotional ties that connect to you between you and all of the times when you did not allow spirit in, or when you were afraid, when you had fear of connecting to spirit and allowing spirit in your life. Let's just release all of those ties, just letting them go. Yeah, let's release any energetic, mental, emotional ties to all of the times when someone outside of you made you feel like it was wrong to connect to spirit, or it was scary, you know, that it was going to harm you in some way. Let's just let that all go. Just let it go. You can even imagine with your breath that you're just breathing it out, letting it go, right? And that when you breathe in, you're just strengthening this connection to that pure love of spirit. And how about, how about some downloads? So would you like to know what it feels like to walk through your day-to-day life feeling connected to spirit, knowing deep within your heart that you have this connection? Would you like to know what it feels like to feel spirit in your heart, to feel that love, to feel that little bit of an opening there that lets you know, yes, I am connected. I am receiving messages right now. Yeah, and let's just download for you that it is safe for you to connect to spirit. And let's download also that you can trust in spirit to guide you on your path. Yeah. And I just want to download again for you. I say again because I probably do this in every video, but I just want to download to you what it feels like to know the truth of your being. And that is that you are love. You are light. This is what you're made of. So the work that I do is just about bringing that back in, like releasing all these darker energies, heavy energies, like all the stuff you've piled on yourself throughout this lifetime, throughout other lifetimes, that would make you doubt who you are, that you are love. And that with this love comes this great power, and this power of connection to spirit, right? To guide you and to help you to make really great things happen in your life. So play with that. Play with these different ways of connecting, look through or listen through again, or maybe I'll put a list in the description below of different ways so that you can, copy them out so you can remember them without having to come back to the video and work with them. Share these tips with other people. Let's open up the world to knowing their connection so that we can start working with that to live happier lives, right? To love our life. It's my website, lovemylife.coach. This is what I get really high on. It's bringing in light, I work with people. They leave me feeling lighter, like they feel physically lighter. They just feel different, light. Yeah, that's it. That's cool, right? Have fun with that. And you know what? If you maybe leave a comment for me, let me know some of these signs that work for you, or what's your favorite sign, your favorite way to connect, or let me know, haven't done it, we'll try it now. Comment. I'd like to hear about what you're doing, how you're connecting. I would really love that. And I would also invite you to subscribe to my channel and to like the videos, share the videos, spread the word. So peace, love, and light. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, quick note, almost forgot. I'm going to have available to you a meditation, really cool meditation on connecting with your spirit guide. So you can get that. I'll have that link in the description below. And also I would invite you to join my Facebook group. It's called Love My Life. And there I would invite you to share with me different things that are going on for you, in your life. I share always things that bring more love and upbeat things, but I also like to be there for people. So if you have questions about how to maybe handle a particular situation going on in your life, I can maybe give you a little tip to help you get through that. So I would love you to join me there. And then there's all the other social links I'll have in the description below as well, where we can continue this conversation and have fun, growing, expanding into who we are, into creating our lives, having fun while we do it, right? Okay, now that's really all for now. Bye.